Hello everyone, welcome back to another Lincoln's Racing video. And today we are talking about the sprint race in Canada. Yes, I know I have been a while. I am sorry I've been so long. It's just, I know I've been forgetting to upload, and then by the time I'm ready to upload, it's too late. But it's half term now for school breaks, so I can upload as much as I want. So anyway, today we are talking about the sprint race. And it was a very interesting sprint race indeed. So, the sprint race started off quite interestingly, with Hamilton managed to get an overtake on one of the McLarens, Oscar Piastri notably, and gets ahead of him right at the start. Charles Leclerc just stays behind him in 6th, so he just stays there. And George Russell and Kimi Antonelli get quite a good start this time. Now, recently they've had mediocre to bad starts, so well, yeah, that's really unfortunate. But it seems like they've came with an upgrade this weekend, as their starts were not immediately overtaken by everyone else in the top 6. Ferrari's starts seem to have been worse or dimmed, or something must have happened to them, because they're not getting the good starts that they used to have. Now, midway through the race, we're quite close together. The top 3 are really close together, and 4, 5, and 6 are also really close together. There's a gap between them, so we were waiting for a battle. Now, we got one, because George Russell and Kimi Antonelli went at it on turn 1. And then Kimi Antonelli locked up and almost crashed into George Russell, which was mad for him. Anyway, after that, he started losing out on Lando Norris, and then Lando Norris caught up and overtook him. Also, Hamilton almost went into the Wall of Champions at just the end of the circuit. You'll know what I mean. Go search it up. But he almost went in the Wall of Champions, which was disastrous for him, as after he went into the Wall of Champions, Oscar Piastri and Charles Leclerc both got past him, which was his race absolutely ruined, which was very unfortunate for him. He had a good start, he had a good race, but that is why he finished in 6th. Leclerc just had the sleeper agent of the whole thing and never really came out from that role, as he just stayed in 6th the whole time and then got that place off Hamilton after he hit the wall. Hamilton didn't retire, obviously, but he did suffer quite a bit from that hitting the wall. Lando Norris and Kimi Antonelli, on the other hand, at the back, started squabbling with each other. And once again, Kimi Antonelli went off in the first corner, and Lando Norris got past him. Then, Lando Norris lost out to Kimi Antonelli on the second to last lap, but then Kimi Antonelli lost out back on him after a tiny mistake. Not big, though. Which is why they finished 2nd and 3rd. George just ran away with this time with a 1.2 finish. Oscar Piastri and Charles Leclerc got very close. One more lap, Leclerc might have done it, as he got hopped by just 0.1 of a second, which was almost a photo finish. Congratulations to him for almost getting the place, and he would have got it in the corner after if he just had a bit more straight or a bit more length of race, like so close. But anyway, that's what happened there, and that explains the top 6. Max Verstappen just stayed back again, no surprise with him there. Arvid Limrad, I wasn't really paying much attention to him, no one was, so don't know what happened to him, leave it in the comments. Franco Colapinto, Carlos Sainz, once again, I'm not sure, they didn't have any major moments that I can recall. Gabriel Bortoleto, and Esteban Ocon also didn't have many major moments. And then, Gabriel Bortoleto for Audi, that is really good for them. And then we get to Nico Hülkenberg. And, no, not Nico Hülkenberg, what am I talking about? Sergio Perez, Cadillac driver, 14th. Best finish. That is really good for Cadillac. Well done. You got 14th. Good finish, to be fair. Then we've got Nico Hulkenberg. Lance Stroll somehow got 16th after barely even starting the race. Valtteri Bottas, not a surprise there, but mostly in the low bit. And then we get Oliver Bearman. Oliver Bearman just had a bad race. He didn't have a good qualifying, so that's probably his lowest finish this season, I believe, although correct me if I'm wrong. Alexander Albon, Pierre Gasly, Ajit Hadjar, and Fernando Alonso DNF. Wait, Fernando Alonso DNF? Wow, I did not know that. I thought everyone finished the race. Well, yeah. That's a surprise. Anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you at qualifying later tonight. Also, if you're in the UK, go outside. It's really hot. Go in your swimming pool or something. I don't know. It's absolutely burning. But goodbye.